into the new year, we hope for better things to be done and better things to come. Even as your people lead, we pray that you provide for our leaders, the governor, the speaker, and members of the county assembly, wisdom, good health, and better working relationship, so that our people may enjoy the benefit of their leadership. Good Lord, we want to pray that you grant us your blessing and your peace for the well-being of the people of Siaya and to the glory of your name. For this our humble prayer in Jesus' name.
Thank you. Do you have national anthem briefly? Thank you. Stop it at that. Will you be seated? Thank you. Okay, honorable members, I want to remind you that we are on live coverage, and largely the speech by the governor should be captured. Therefore, we would be very brief in my convocation. Allow me to communicate as follows. Your Excellency, Honorable James Orengo, the Governor of Siaya County, honorable members of the County Assembly, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, Article 183 of the Constitution of Kenya 2010 provides that the County Executive Committee shall provide the County Assembly with full and regular reports on matters relating to the county. In addition, Section 30, subsection 2J of the County Government Act provides that the Governor shall submit to the County Assembly an annual report on the implementation status of the county policies and plans. Further, Section 32K of the same Act provides that the Governor shall deliver annual State of the County address containing such matters as may be specified in a county legislation. Your Excellency, honorable members, ladies and gentlemen, Section 4 of the Siaya County State of the County Address Act 2020 provides that the matters to be considered in the Governor's State of the County Address include a report on all measures taken and programs achieved in the realization of national values referred in Article 10, a report on the implementation status of county budget, policies and plans, a report on the performance reports of the County Executive Committee, a report on the status of implementation of House resolutions in the period under review, and a report on citizen participation in the affairs of the government, and any other information that the Governor may deem fit. Your Excellency, honorable members, the County Assembly of Siaya Standing Order number 19.1 provides that the Governor shall address special sitting of the County Assembly once every year and may address the House at any other time. In this regard, honorable members, by way of message to this House, via letter stated on the 4th, His Excellency the Governor conveyed his desire to address a special sitting of this Assembly today, the 9th of December 2025. Therefore, pursuant to the provisions of Standing Order number 21 of the County Assembly of Siaya, via Gazette Notice number 17767, which was published in the Kenya Gazette on Friday, the 5th of December 2025, I gave notice of this special sitting of the Assembly to the members and the general public. Your Excellency, honorable members, I take cognizance and applaud partners for their collaboration with this House and your executive that assisted our legislative mandate, a gesture that has seen this House pass several crucial acts, some of which are the Siaya County Widows Protection Bill, County Widows Protection Act, a landmark legislation that seeks to establish a framework to safeguard and promote the rights, privileges, general welfare, and development of widows in Siaya County. Siaya County Livestock Sale Yard Act 2025 that seeks to formalize and develop livestock markets, create supportive infrastructure, manage livestock sales, control disease, and boost county revenue, among other objectives. The Siaya County Access to Information Act, a key milestone legislation that guarantees citizens' rights to information held by the county. Siaya County Reproductive, Maternal, Newborn, and Adolescent Act of 2024. It is worth mentioning that the process of these legislations were made easier thanks to the collaboration of partners and yourself. Your Excellency, the Governor, honorable members, ladies and distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to recall that on the 16th of October 2025, we convened a special sitting of this House solely to pay tribute to our departed ODM party leader, our hero, our mentor, the Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga, where members passionately eulogized the enigma. The records of the day remain special memorial in our history as a House. This House and the nation at large, may the soul of our departed party leader, political father, rest, and your comrade rest in eternal peace. Honorable members, we take cognizance of the provisions of our Standing Order number 21-2, which states that when delivering, switch off the gadgets, please. When delivering when delivering an address to the House, the Governor shall be heard in silence, and the address shall not be followed by any comment or question. Further, Section 2(3) of the Standing Orders provides that whenever the Governor delivers an address, a member may, as soon as practicable, thereafter lay the address on the table of the House following the reading of such an address. Your Excellency, honorable members, it is the custom of this House to recognize invited guests seated in our galleries and other official places within the presence. Honorable members, I may not have the advantage of confirming who in my list of invited guests is here, so whoever I will omit, no, it is not by design. But I take this opportunity to recognize the County Commissioner, Mr. Norbert Komora, who is here. We have Engineer Collins Juma, Chair, County Public Service Board. We have Eliud Onyango, Member of Siaya County Assembly Service Board. We have the County Secretary, Joseph Ogutu. We have Chief of Staff, Cyrus Oguna. Your Excellency, honorable members, in our midst is also the county, or also the County Executive Committee members, the County Solicitor, Leonard Okanda, members of the County Public Service Board, Municipal Board Chairs, Board Chairman Sibo Wasco, CPA Stephen Oyucho. We are also honored to have in our midst the following County Chief Officers, County Directors, and Municipal Managers. Also seated in the Assembly include the Sub-County Administrators, State of the County Address Planning Committee. I further acknowledge the presence of any members of the teachers' fraternity. We also are honored to have within our midst the religious leaders who are here. We have Reverend Gabriel Anyiko, Diocesan Secretary, Diocese of Maseno West, representing Bishop John Mark Haung Godia. We have Father Frederick Odhiambo, Catholic Battalion Parish, and we have Sheikh Rashid Owino, Imam. Also in our midst are managers of Equity and KCB, Cooperative Bank, national government administration officials that are here, KMTC. We have the principal of Siaya National Polytechnic, business community, Matatu Owners Association, representative Ojuakali associations, and many of you perhaps whom have passed my eye, I haven't noticed. Your Excellency, honorable members, we take special recognition of the fourth estate represented by the media houses present today. We, in this regard, take a special moment to condole with the family of the late Festus Amimo Ongudi, who until his demise worked with with Radio Mayenga. The late Festus Amimo was a friend to this house, this county, this speaker, this governor, and these MCS. The late Festus Amimo was a friend, and in his profession, he served as a distinguished journalist. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Your Excellency, honorable members, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, it is now my singular honor and privilege to invite His Excellency, the Governor of Siaya, James Orengo, to address this special sitting of the County Assembly. Thank you.
Mr. Speaker of the County Assembly of Siaya, the members of the county, the honorable members of the County Assembly, the county executive members and chief officers, the clergy, citizens of Siaya, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. Today marks my third State of the County address since assuming office in August 2022. We are in the midterm, and it is a momentous occasion to reflect on the solemn trust that the people of Siaya have placed in us and to appraise our stakeholders on the grounds covered in fulfillment of our obligations. The Constitution of Kenya compels every governor to issue an annual State of the County address. This address, therefore, fulfills the requirements of Article 183, Sub-Article 3 of the Constitution of Kenya, 2010, Section 30, Subsection 2K, of the County Governments Act 2012 and Clause 4 of the Siaya County State of the County Address Act of 2020. The address is a solemn obligation of our transparency and accountability as we offer services to the people of Siaya. It is a moment for us to pause and ask how far we have come and how much further are we willing to travel in order to secure a better future for all. I convey my sincere appreciation to the Speaker, to the leadership of the County Assembly for this convocation, and to each honorable member for your presence on this occasion and for the outstanding cooperation rendered to the administration and in fulfillment of your obligation under the Constitution and the law, which includes the enactment of the various legislations that Mr. Speaker, sir, you have just referred to. But first things first, let us together honor the memory and legacy of one of Kenya's, and indeed Siaya County's foremost son, my brother, my friend, my comrade, and our leader, the Right Honorable Raila Odinga, who departed from us on the 15th of October this year. As a show of respect, and I'm sure you have done this before, but I respectfully urge one of us to observe a minute silence in honor of our fallen hero. The late Right Honorable Raila Odinga will forever be gracefully remembered and celebrated in the annals of history for the relentless push for democracy, good governance and the rule of law, and also social justice. Indeed, the 2010 Constitution that ushered in devolution and expanded civil rights are part of his enduring and lasting achievement. Raila is our hero. Raila is our legend. As a county, we were fortunate to interact with and learn from him, especially on many concerns, including the socio-economic emancipation of our citizens. You will recall that the saddening news of the demise of Right Honorable Raila Odinga coincided with the official opening of the Siaya International Investment Conference, a platform whose planning had his footprints and at which he had graciously accepted to personally participate. We will endeavor to uphold and carry forward his vision. May his soul rest in eternal peace. Today, we gather at a defining moment to reflect and appraise ourselves on our collective journey to the desired destination. Across the world, nations and communities are engaged in deep conversation about inclusion, about justice, and about shared prosperity. We have not been left behind. It is in this light that devolution was conceived in Kenya as a pathway towards self-governance, promotion of social and economic development, and the equitable sharing of national and local resources throughout Kenya. Devolution was no accident or policy. It was born of blood, sweat, and the unyielding belief and commitment to end marginalization, discrimination, and injustice. 3 years ago, Mr. Speaker, sir, we embarked on a journey defined by the promise of a commitment to transformation, transparency, and the equitable distribution of resources. Today, I affirm that Siaya County is not just moving, it is surging forward. The foundation laid over the last 3 years has proven robust, and we are now moving into an accelerated phase of delivering transformative outcomes. The theme of my address today, which is advancing the promise of devolution, inclusive development for all, reflects our unwavering focus on cementing our achievements while aggressively pursuing economic opportunities for every resident of Siaya. It is our commitment to continue building a Siaya where development reaches the trader in all our sub-counties and the fisher folk in Bondo and Rarieda, the farmer throughout the county, the students of our county, the Juakali artisan in every trading center, every municipality, and in every village, and the youth without leaving anyone behind. This theme reminds us that devolution is not complete until it delivers dignity to the ordinary citizen. Advancing its promise means ensuring that every shilling spent, every road built, every health center equipped, and every child educated reflects the collective aspirations of our people. It means bringing governance closer, not only in geographical space, but in spirit, making every citizen feel seen, heard, and valued. Mr. Speaker, sir, allow me to highlight some of the strides we have made since assuming office. We have clustered the departmental milestones under 4 thematic areas, and that is financial discipline and governance, transformation in trade, agriculture and blue economy, healthcare and social services development, and enabling infrastructural development. We have also outlined some of the challenges encountered in the course of discharging our mandate and the corresponding needs. Mr. Speaker, sir, I'm pleased to report that our efforts to streamline financial management have yielded significant results. For the first time since devolution, our administration has attained an unqualified audit report for the Siaya County Revenue Fund for 2 consecutive financial years, while all other audit areas, including the County Emergency Fund, the County Bursary Fund, and the County Receiver of Revenue, have all received qualified opinion, up from the previous days of adverse audit opinions. This is not just an accounting milestone. It is a clear statement that accountability is an imperative and an obligation. Our fiscal discipline, underpinned by adherence to the provisions of the Public Finance Management Act 2010 and the regulations of 2025, is evidenced by the audited financial reports issued by the Office of the Auditor General on financial statements and reports audited between the financial year 2022-23 to 2024-25. Our revenue collection system, bolstered by the phased rollout of the cashless mechanism, has assumed a positive trajectory over the last 3 years. Cumulatively, a total of Kenya shillings 2,066,904,264 shillings in on-source revenue has been realized. In the 2022-2023 financial year, the county realized Kenya shillings 508,041,661 shillings, representing an 18% increase compared to the previous financial year. This upward trend continued in 2023-24, with the revenue rising to Kenya shillings 610,737,745 shillings, at 20% growth from the previous year. The last financial year, 2024-2025, recorded the highest performance at Kenya shillings 948,924,585, a milestone largely attributed to the automation of revenue collection system. Once fully automated and the devolution roll approved by this House, the revenue collection is projected to increase by up to 100 5%, while its administration costs are expected to decline by 50%, allowing us to realize our development targets. As we continue to address our own source status, our administration has remained focused on investing in impactful development projects with a total of Kenya shillings 6.4 billion going into capital projects over the last 3 financial years. A trend analysis of our resource deployment illustrates a consistent and steady upward trend in our development expenditure. In the financial year 2022-2023, our development expenditure stood at Kenya shillings 1.35 billion. This rose to Kenya shillings 2.8 billion in the year 2023-2024, representing a 54% increase. The 2024-25 financial year recorded the highest development expenditure at Kenya shillings 2.6 billion, marking a further growth of 25% compared to the previous year, and 91% when compared to this administration's base year. It is no wonder, therefore, that the Controller Budget in their budget implementation review report for the fiscal year ending June 2025 commended the county government of Siaya as one of the counties that placed high premium on development expenditure. Mr. Speaker, sir, when we settled into office, we were confronted with the urgent need to interrogate, reconcile, settle, and manage the county's verified pending bills. And I am sure, and indeed I know, that this county assembly is equally concerned about the issue of pending bills. Our records indicate that our pending bills over the last 3 financial years are as follows. It was Kenya shillings 818 million in the financial year 2022-2023, Kenya shillings 761 million in financial year 2023-2024, and Kenya shillings 1.1 billion in financial year 2024-2025. During the same period, payments amounting to Kenya shillings 497 million, Kenya shillings 457 million, and Kenya shillings 609 million were made respectively over the corresponding financial years. An outstanding pending bill balance of Kenya shillings 513.8 million remained unpaid as at the end of the last financial year. Our administration has established a strong fiscal framework to ensure progressive reduction of the pending bills, but we invite the County Assembly to scrutinize and analyze this data for confirmation and for record. Mr. Speaker, sir, observance and strict adherence to the tenets of good governance is paramount in the realization of our development agenda. Public participation, transparency, responsiveness, equity, and inclusiveness, as well as accountability, are all integral in attaining optimal service delivery for our people. It is in this regard, through the Department of Governance, Administration, and ICT, that our administration has deliberately put in place mechanisms to strengthen and institutionalize performance management. When we assumed office, one of the immediate concerns was the need to assess and optimize the performance of our county workforce. We entrenched performance contracts after a 2-year lull. Over the space of our tenure, we have also conducted an elaborate staff skills audit in a bid to attain the right placement of officers and cover skills and capacity gaps and align talents with deployments. To exercise the long shadows of ghost workers menace, our administration has successfully transitioned from the IPPD to HRIS payroll management system, which interfaces a centralized database for payroll and personnel records, and automates salary computation and emoluments management. With the adoption of this system, our administration has successfully conducted staff progression analysis and effected promotions of over 1,000 officers, a significant milestone given that some of the officers had stagnated at their entry levels over time. The formation of the County Performance Management Committee, mandated to oversee, review, and appraise on overall performance of the county, has ensured that all officers are accountable for the outputs and outcomes of their areas of jurisdiction. We have recently presided over the signing of performance contracts with all the departments and 6 agencies with clearly spelled out performance targets as well as sanctions and rewards. Through this approach, we continue to register efficiency at our various service delivery points. To ensure that devolution is deepened, we are pleased to report that the recently launched construction of our sub-county office blocks in Yala and Ukwala are progressing, and upon completion will accelerate service delivery and enhance administrative efficiency at the grassroots level. There's been delay on the construction of a similar office in Rarieda because of land problems and issues. It was worth noting that Siaya governance model places citizens in the center. For this, we strive to reinforce a system of governance driven by public participation. We are rolling out a re-energized ward-based engagement forums, strengthening collaboration with national government, civil society, faith institutions, the private sector, and alumni networks, including diaspora groups, to resource and accelerate community-owned development. During the period under review, the county undertook citizen participation on county annual development plan, county fiscal strategy paper, and program-based budget estimates. And last but not least, the Finance Bill 2024-2025. Appreciating that the county government cannot operate in isolation, the Department of Governance has championed strategic collaborations with partners, including the national government agencies, key industry players, and development institutions. This has given us a launching pad with regards to strengthening our functions as well as running various programs. Working together with Safaricom, our administration has made remarkable progress in strengthening digital connectivity as part of our broader commitment to cost-effective service delivery. This partnership has also led to the deployment of stable and high-speed internet connectivity across key county and sub-county offices, as well as health facilities. We are pleased to report that our collaboration with the World Bank through the State Department for Devolution has seen the administration qualify and participate in the Kenya Devolution Support Program, KDSP2. That program is designed to strengthen institutional performance, governance, and service delivery. In partnership with the Kisumu Medical Education Trust, that is KMED, the county has been running the Nurturing Care for Early Childhood Development Program through the Smart Start Siaya Nyothien Mwandu initiative. This program adopts a multi-sectoral approach that brings together stakeholders from the national and county governments, non-governmental organizations, faith-based institutions, and the private sector. Over the past year, the Smart Start Siaya program has achieved several key milestones, including enhancing nutrition, health, and education outcomes for children between the ages of 0 to 8, while strengthening multi-sectoral collaboration. Siaya County has proudly provided the model for replication of the program across several counties, especially within the Lake Region Economic Bloc, where Siaya is recognized as a key champion and lead in early childhood development-related initiatives. To further leverage on the positive impact of collaborations, the county government of Siaya joined counties and stakeholders at the 8th Devolution Conference held in Homa Bay, a platform that offered unfiltered opportunity for peer learning and exchange of best practices. In our manifesto, which focuses on attaining a paradigm shift in the agricultural from a simple increase of output and production to improvement of the productivity frontier. Through our Department of Agriculture, Food Security, Livestock and Blue Economy, this is being implemented on four-pronged programs, namely crop and land management, livestock management, and veterinary services development, fisheries management, and development. Under crop and land management, the administration has over the years procured and distributed subsidized certified seeds and fertilizer. In the last 3 financial years, a total of 265.6 metric tons of maize seeds, 4.8 metric tons of green gram seeds, 2.8 metric tons of sorghum seeds, and 411 metric tons of fertilizers worth Kenya shillings 121,998,660 shillings have been procured and distributed. A total of 142,979 farmers have directly benefited from seed subsidies, while 53,988 farmers benefited from the fertilizer subsidy. The consequence has been increased productivity and production of food and increased demand for certified farm inputs, leading to enhanced food security. In the 2025 loan rain season, a total of 95,147 metric tons of maize yields, that is 1,057,180 bags of 90 kilograms of maize were realized to support both food security at household level and commercial sales. The department currently has in its custody 17 functional tractors that supports agricultural mechanization, with 38,000 farmers having benefited directly from the tractor hire services. The result has expanded land under production and timely planting, which in turn contributes to high production and provision of food security within the county. To realize improved livestock productivity and veterinary services management, the department has progressively procured and distributed 33,547 month-old old chicks with the support of the Kenya Livestock Commercialization Project, better known as KELOP. These have been distributed to beneficiaries in Central Alego, Yala Township, West Game, South Game, Southeast Alego, West Uyoma, and North Uyoma, North Sakwa wards. Additionally, 553 indigenous cattle were supplied to farmers in West Alego and North Uyoma in an attempt to improve productivity. Vaccinations of livestock against various diseases, including foot and mouth, Newcastle, fowl pox, and rabies were administered, and this effort led to noticeable reduction in livestock mortality and morbidity over the last 3 years. Mr. Speaker, sir, the management of our fisheries resources is central in our blue economy development agenda. To guarantee access to quality fish feeds and fingerlings, our administration procured 177 metric tons of high-quality fish feeds, which were distributed to more than 1,400 fish farmers across the county. A total of 753,000 monosex tilapia fingerlings were also distributed. To support our commercialization and industrialization ecosystem, the department, courtesy of partnership between the county government and the World Bank through the National Agricultural Value Chain Development Project, has undertaken various value addition projects, including edible oil promotions through sunflower and soya beans value chains. In line with our desire to revitalize the cotton value chain development, the department supported farmers with 16.8 metric tons of BT cotton seeds, besides the 51 metric tons of open polluted variety seeds, grants worth more than 85 million shillings from the national government. The operationalization of the Madian Cotton Ginnery in West Uyoma Ward that has received an allocation of Kenya shillings 37 million is key to investment game changer in the cotton industry and a steady step in the direction of industrialization. And we hope this is a first step with a modest budget to have a ginnery in Uyoma, and ask the members of the county assembly coming from those areas to supervise and look at this project that I think is going to be of critical importance in the agro sector, not only in the county, but more particularly in Rarieda. A significant stride of our administration has been the successful completion of the Sirio rice mill plant at a cost of Kenya shillings 72 million, which includes construction of the rice mill building. And I may mention here, similarly in Madian, we want the equipment of that ginnery with a modern mill. And therefore, this modest allocation of 37 million is just the beginning. And this mill in Sirio includes the construction of the rice mill building, installation of 3-phase power source, permitting walling and supply, and installation of the rice milling plant with a capacity of 2.5 tons per hour. To optimize the potential of this facility, the administration has distributed a total of 2.4 tons of certified rice seeds, 4.8 tons of fertilizer to rice farmers in Usonga Ward under FLOCA program. To guarantee sustainability of the momentum again, the department has identified a strategic investor to run the mill under a public-private partnership model. Mr. Speaker, sir, access to market and finance for our farmers remain an integral concern in completing the various value chains. In this regard, we have supported the development of various institutions, including farmer producer organizations, one community-based SACCO per ward, as well as ward-based community-driven development committees. Currently, 45 cooperatives for savings and credit and marketing have been institutionalized and supported with a total of Kenya shillings 20 million as an inclusion grant to strengthen governance structures and operation. The cooperatives will also be linked to access the Cooperative Development Fund as a revolving fund. Given the pivotal role played by extension officers in providing farmers with essential skills to support best practices, pest management, and soil fertility, the county recruited 91 extension officers over the last 3 years, reducing the farmer to extension officer ratio from 1 to 2,000 to 1,000 to 1 to 1,500, with a target of 1 to 400 as recommended by the Food and Agricultural Organization, that is FAO. The department has also enhanced the extension officers' mobility through purchase of additional 44 motorcycles in the last 3 years. These efforts have resulted in 213,846 farmers receiving extension services on farming, or rather best farming practices, which has led to a 20% improvement in crop yield and 30% reduction in pest-related losses. Our efforts and investment in irrigation infrastructure has increased crop productivity by 40%, especially for the high-value crops such as vegetables and rice. To make our beaches more effective as economic frontiers, we have supported the modernization of 21 beaches, including construction and rehabilitation of fish bandas at Kogoi Beach, Kokach Beach, Kunya Beach, and Mahanga Beach, among others. 6 glass reinforced plastic patrol boats worth Kenya shillings 7.2 million have also been availed under our existing understanding with the Kenya Shipyard Limited in our effort of enhancing the fishing belts safety and strengthening our blue economy. In partnership with the national government, our administration has constructed a modern mini fish processing plant in Luanda Kotieno in South Uyoma Ward, and this is not new, and subsequently identified a strategic partner to operationalize it through public-private partnership model. Additionally, with the support from the Agriculture Business Development Program, we have spearheaded the construction of 2 mega fish landing sites in Wichlu and Kokach beaches at a cost of Kenya shillings 400 million. The partnership with ABDP has also enabled the department to undertake the installation of 19 high-density fish cages in Rarieda and Bondo sub-counties. The project is valued at Kenya shillings 8.4 million and is set to benefit 285 fish farmers. Each cage with a capacity of 30,000 fish is expected to significantly enhance local aquaculture productivity. Mr. Speaker, sir, To augment the gains made in our cultural and blue economy sector, our Department of Trade, Enterprise, Cooperatives, and Industrialization has taken a leading role in positioning our county as an investment destination. It is this objective that inspired the conceptualization of the inaugural Siaya International Trade and Investment Conference, otherwise known as CITICO, a platform that sought to connect investors with a wide array of investment opportunities while facilitating strategic partnership and unlocking capital to drive economic growth and create sustainability. Despite the conference not taking off due to a tragic and unavoidable circumstance, I wish to express my utmost appreciation to the many partners, sponsors, business leaders, and session speakers whose support and goodwill was both refreshing and reassuring. With the confirmed participation of and the highly anticipated participation of the head of state, His Excellency President William Ruto, and the late Right Honorable Raila Odinga, the conference was indeed poised to be more than just a talk shop, but a nexus for practical dialogue, signed partnerships, and a rollout of investments. Our administration is in consultation with all the concerned stakeholders, and an informed decision shall be made on so as to protect the anticipated gains arising from the pre-conference commitments made by our various partners and collaborators. Mr. Speaker, sir, to ensure proper institutionalization of our cooperative sector, the department has initiated and completed the process of putting into operation the Siaya County Cooperatives Development Fund, with the last stage being the gazettement of the Siaya County Cooperatives Development Fund Regulations 2025. The fund will play a significant role in financing our cooperatives to upscale agricultural production, value addition, and lending in our circles. Consequently, Kenya shillings 30 million has been budgeted in the financial year 2025-2026 towards this objective. It is worth highlighting that the membership in our cooperatives has grown from 78,000 to 109,000 over the last 3 years, indicating a growing strength and belief in cooperatives movement in Siaya. Similarly, our circles have lent Kenya shillings 820 million to our economy, whereas savings of Kenya shillings 1.2 billion have been mobilized by the circles. Mr. Speaker, sir, recognizing the Jua Kali sector as a cornerstone of economic resilience and grassroots development, and to ensure they are adequately exposed to opportunities, the Department of Trade facilitated the participation of the Siaya County Jua Kali Umbrella Association in the 25th East African Community Micro, Small and Medium Enterprise Trade Fair held in Nairobi in November 2025 under the theme of advancing innovation and regional value chains for competitive MSMEs and towards sustainable development. Other trade fairs attended include the East African Trade Fair held in Bujumbura, Burundi, where our team showed a great performance, securing first place ranking for their innovative products. In line with our commitment to prioritize healthcare promotion, our administration has implemented a series of strategic interventions aimed at enhancing health infrastructure, human resource capacity, and health commodities management. This has been done in partnership with both national and private stakeholders. These initiatives have collectively strengthened access to quality, equitable, and sustainable health services for the residents of Siaya. In September this year, we presided over the groundbreaking of the new 500-bed capacity inpatient block at Siaya County Referral Hospital as part of the proposed Kenya shillings 1.7 billion three-wing complex that includes an emergency and accident wing and a maternity complex. This project being implemented in conjunction with the national government is in tandem with the overall vision of transforming the Siaya Referral Hospital into a modern facility. This financial year, we have allocated Kenya shilling 300 million to the project that will enhance health service delivery, and with the near completion of the surgical theater, will boost capacity for specialized care. The Kenya shilling 68 million surgical complex features 4 modern theaters, a 10-bed capacity ICU, a pharmacy, and a central sterile services unit. Over the past year, we have prioritized the expansion and modernization of health facilities across the county, with peripheral health facilities benefiting from the construction and equipping of maternity wings, ensuring safe delivery services closer to communities. In Sigombre Ward, Ugunja Sub-County, construction is underway for a new maternity at Sigombre Health Center. The facility is expected to significantly ease the burden on surrounding health centers by offering antenatal delivery and postnatal care services under one roof. A similar development is taking shape at Borough Health Center in Central Alego Ward. Construction of a new maternity wing is in progress, aimed at decongesting Siaya County Referral Hospital and ensuring that women from rural communities can access services closer to home. In West Ugenya Ward, Nyangu Health Center has witnessed remarkable progress. Construction of a new maternity unit and laboratory was officiated in December 2024, following a partnership between the county government and the M-Pesa Foundation. The project, which is completed and awaiting official handover, aims to serve a population of more than 8,000 residents. A similar project, again with the participation of Safaricom, is being undertaken in Tingai, in Sigombre Ward. Additionally, 20 dispensaries have been elevated to fully fledged health centers as part of the broader strategy to strengthen primary healthcare delivery across all wards. Among the notable facilities that have undergone this transformation are Rera Health Center in Game, Ongielo in Rarieda, Orengo in Ugenya, Usigu in Bondo, and as I've said, Boro in Alego, Usonga Sub-County. Ukwala, Bandege, and Diala hospitals are also in the process of infrastructural upgrade. Mr. Speaker, sir, recognizing that human resources are central to healthcare delivery, we have recruited 211 new staff members and promoted 811 existing staff. These measures have increased the workforce capacity, enhanced service delivery, and improved staff motivation across the county. Our medical commodity management has significantly improved with the department ensuring a seamless and continuous supply of essential supplies, including medicines, vaccines, and other medical supplies, as I've said. I'm glad to report that the highlighted interventions have tremendously improved our healthcare indicators, ranging from malaria cases, immunization coverage, the distances between health facilities and communities, HIV prevalence, which has been reduced from 14.7% to 9.8%, tuberculosis cures, which the rates we note have improved but marginally. Infant mortality has also been reduced. Neonatal mortality declined. Diarrheal prevalence among children under 5 remained at 17%, reflecting continuous community education in WASH and improved access to safe water. Also, in the area of stunting among under 5 children, this has reduced. And overall, despite existence of challenges, there has been marked and in some cases significant improvement on key health indicators. Mr. Speaker, sir, through the Department of Education, Gender and Social Services, our administration has made some significant strides in improving early childhood development and education across the county. A total of 417 centers are now operational, out of which 220 are equipped. Early this year, we launched a comprehensive pre-primary school feeding program, and this is ongoing with more than 52,000 children benefiting in some of the ECD centers. In the fullness of time, this service should be universally available to our kids. Our focus on improving our educational infrastructure is highlighted by the ongoing phase construction of the Model ECD Center in Barcoino, South Sakwa Ward at a cost of 53 million shillings. And I can report that this project is about 95% complete, and it will include various facilities, including classrooms for kids and playgroup learners, an administrative office, lactation room, a digital library, a resource center, kitchen, dining areas, multi-purpose hall, indoor and outdoor play areas, and specialized learning spaces for children with special needs. This center will provide a holistic, inclusive, and nurturing environment for every child who will benefit from the services of this center. We hope that our promise to have a similar center in Southeast Lego Ward will be undertaken. Mr. Speaker, sir, we are building technical training ecosystems aligned with labor market demands and entrepreneurial growth. Our county now boasts of more than 30 vocational training centers, serving more than 4,000 learners. To consolidate gains in this sector, in our VTCs, with the following being some of the key projects currently ongoing at different levels, and we maintain the pace. And these include construction of an e-girls dormitory at Kisendo VTC in North Game, renovation of both girls and boys dormitories and workshop at Siaya in North Ugenya Ward, repair and upgrading of girls dormitory at Ndere, construction of modern sanitation facility at Sugul in East Ugenya, renovation of the administration block at Liganwa, Central Alego, construction of Nyamonye VTC in East Yimbo Ward, and construction of a twin workshop hall at Rera VTC in South Game, among others. Mr. Speaker, sir, the provision of clean and easily accessible potable water has remained our priority over the years. In the 2024 financial year, 25 financial year, the county government of Siaya, through the Department of Water, Environment, Natural Resources and Climate Change, drilled more than 53 boreholes and shallow wells across the county at a total cost of 106 million shillings. And notable examples include Ndigwa, which is solar powered in south Uyoma, and Kogere in North Ugenya, among others. Mr. Speaker, sir, the administration also desilted 3 dams, including Ofinya Dam in Siaya Township Ward, Kakonya Dam, and Nyasehene Dam. During the same financial year, Kenya shilling 11 million was allocated to support various water supply schemes across the county, further boosting access to water. These include Gotmatar in East Yimbo. Additionally, Kenya shillings 21 million was allocated for pipeline extension projects. And a notable example of this is in Sirandu Primary School, from Sirandu Primary School to Sirandu Dispensary. Other interventions involve the protection of 7 water springs, including Kodak Springs in Ugenya, North Ugenya, and Koyo Kabara in Nina Village, to secure access to clean and reliable water. To address the perennial challenges of water access in South and Central Sakwa, the rehabilitation of Olago Water Project at a cost of Kenya 50 million shillings in phase 1, covering intake works and solarization of the plant, is ongoing. The achievements in the water and environment sector were made possible through strong collaboration with multiple development partners, which I am sure are within the knowledge of the honorable members. Through the Department of Roads, Public Service, Energy and Transport, our administration has endeavored to provide safe, efficient, sustainable, and integrated infrastructure. Over the past year, we have made significant progress in expanding and maintaining critical road networks. In the financial year 2024, we have opened a total of 131 kilometers of roads, maintained 674 kilometers, tarmacked nearly 6 kilometers, and constructed 2 box culverts and bridges. These efforts total to about 810 kilometers of road-related works across the county. Under the mantra of the future is urban, some of our flagship projects include upgrading the bitumen standard roads or ring roads in Akala, Usenge, Ugunja, Sega, Siaya, and Yala. Some of these works are ongoing. Some of them have been slow because of exchequer issues, but I can assure the Honorable Assembly that the works will be completed successfully in these urban areas. Cognizant of the critical role played by a clean, secure, and reliable energy in fast-tracking industrialization, our administration has also carefully considered and supported the proposal to establish a nuclear energy power plant in the county. To this extent, we have held productive deliberations with the leadership of the Nuclear Power and Energy Agency to appreciate the feasibility of this proposed $500 million project, and there is a possibility that the project value and capacity may actually be enhanced, knowing the power deficit in the country. With its potential for creation of employment opportunities, the project is envisaged to spur massive growth and provide a significant economic boost to the county, building a pipeline of skilled youth in nuclear science and related fields, among others. There has been engagements with the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga University of Science and Technology in this endeavor. We have sought and gotten the assurance, and this is for the benefit of the country and the county as a whole, that the establishment of the plant, or rather the nuclear plant, will be in strict observance of the International Atomic Energy Agency protocols regarding safety, security, and health. Mr. Speaker, sir, still under our focus to establish an enabling infrastructural development, our administration through the Department of Tourism, Culture and Arts prioritize the completion of the 20,000-seater capacity Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Stadium, which was officially launched in January this year, opening its doors to many sporting activities. And of course, recently we had the Kikoska Games, inter-county sports, which saw Siaya hosting more than several delegations coming from more than 30 counties. The completion of the stadium, together with the improvement works at Migwena Sports and Cultural Center and the Godaramogi Cultural Center, facilitated the hosting of the 4th edition of the Pindro Sports and Cultural Festival, a vibrant celebration of local culture and heritage. And from December 31st, 2024 to 2nd January 25, we had an extravaganza of games and sports and culture from all over the continent and beyond. The festival brought together thousands of people from Luo community across Kenya, Uganda, South Sudan, Ethiopia, Tanzania, the Democratic Republic of Congo, United States, Europe, and Australia. The festival held with the objective of showcasing, promoting, and preserving the culture and heritage, promoting cohesion for shared prosperity, promoting trade and tourism in the Lake region through festival exhibitions, and provision of a platform for the people to interact through sporting activities and shared ideas on social, cultural, economic, and political development. The hallmark of the Pindro Festival was during its closing ceremony, which took place on 2nd of January 2025 in a colorful event which took place that is on 2nd January 2025, presided over by the President of the Republic of Kenya, His Excellency William Samoei Ruto, and with the presence of his Ugandan counterpart, President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, and the presence also of our late Prime Minister, Right Honorable Raila Amolo Odinga. The infrastructural milestones could not have been realized without the significant partnership of the national government, courtesy of our collaboration with the Kenya Defence Forces. Works are currently underway for phase 2 of the Jaramogi Oginga Odinga Stadium. We remain grateful to the President, H.E. William Ruto, for honoring this commitment to the people of Siaya in this regard. Similar work are also on course at the Siaya Referral Hospital, where the new complex referred to earlier is coming up. Our extensive engagements with the Kenya Ports Authority have enabled the planned construction of Usenge Port, a facility that will radically impact the socio-economic environment of one of our most populous lakefront urban areas. And I was in Nairobi recently talking to the Inspector General on the question of relocation of the police station at the port area to land which has been identified in Usenge. While staying on the matter of urban areas, our administrations have made significant strides in enhancing urbanization in Siaya County by guiding spatial and physical planning, regulating housing development, and overseeing urban growth to ensure sustainable and equitable development. Through the Department of Lands, the administration has endeavored to institute proper public land management to facilitate growth and development. In strengthening governance, the county successfully gazetted 3 municipalities and 4 towns, which are well within the knowledge of the honorable members of this county assembly. Through the Siaya Municipal Administration, we have now completed the development of the Siaya Municipality Special and Land Use Plan to guide development within the municipality. We have also commenced the phase 1 construction and equipping of the municipal office complex with the provision of a social hall. To ensure prolonged trading time, the municipality is now fairly well lit, courtesy of solar street lights and high mast lighting at key locations. Although now and again we do experience problems in this space. In order to optimize economic undertakings in the nascent urban zones, our administration has collaborated with the national government in the construction of 5 modern markets. The ASP markets in Akala, Riyadh, Kolemo, Rarieda, Obambo, Inalego, Usonga, Siaya municipality, where we have also the modern market, Barober in Ugunja. I think it is known to members of the County Assembly that some similar markets in the pipeline, which include the one in Sidindi, Kayombi, and so many other sites all over the county. To address the inevitable need for accommodation and shelter, our administration has provided facilities and cooperated with the State Department for Housing in actualizing the affordable housing program in Siaya, where our role essentially has been to provide logistics and provide land for these projects for affordable housing. In Siaya, the 882 units are under construction, but others, including hostels, are to follow in Bondo, Siaya, Yala, Okwala, Rarieda, and Ogunja. Mr. Speaker, sir, all the milestones have been achieved as highlighted in the foregoing discourse were not devoid of challenges. Inasmuch as there are progressive attempts to improve the county's macroeconomy, our microeconomic situation in the county remains depressed, as is the case across the country. This scenario has significantly affected our revenue collection countywide, affecting our resource outlay. In adjusting to this reality, our administration has endeavored to exercise fiscal prudence, ensuring that our wage bill is kept within the acceptable range. According to the government's budget implementation review report for the fiscal year ending June 2025, by the Controller of Budget, Siaya County has been rated as being among the few counties that have spent less of the annual budget on wage and more on development. Recent introduction of systemic changes in financial operations by the National Treasury, that is, introduction of the e-government procurement system, has delayed the rollout of development projects for this financial year due to the uncertainties that have surrounded the new system, including interventions from the courts, a matter that has elicited anxiety and concern from this assembly and the county as a whole. There is now adequate clarity, and all our departments are now under instructions to initiate and fast-track all the related processes for projects rollout. And this is coming at the end of the first half of the financial year. But we have advised all officers involved that this procurement process must be expedited. Arising from unpredictable patterns of the exchequer releases, which is at times marked by delays, the administration has grappled with concerns over timely remittance of salary and salary byproducts, including statutory deduction as well as allowances to staff. This has been progressively rectified, but the Department of Finance is under obligation to prioritize processing and payments of outstanding allowances rightfully earned while discharging duties on the part of our officers. Indeed, what I've been saying, no member of staff should proceed to an activity, official activity, without the payment of these allowances in advance. And in a short while, we will give a comprehensive inventory of where we stand, particularly on these salary byproducts and statutory deductions. I'm also aware that it causes a lot of pain to our staff, some of them who are suffering double jeopardy by paying penalties and interest when that should not be the case. Another key challenge encountered has been the rampant arrest in our healthcare workforce, the prolonged strike by nurses, impaired service delivery. And we are glad to observe that although there existed intricate concerns by the nurses, doctors, and laboratory technicians, we have been able to resolve some of the issues amicably, albeit some of the matters being in the domain of the national government. And we may endeavor to tackle them within the Council of Governors initiatives. Our commitment is to work closely with the health workers as they are key in keeping our communities safe and healthy. We have also had to deal with what I can also describe in another word than a scandal or purported recruitment of about 500 health workers into our workforce, a matter that has rightfully generated wide interest in the public domain. Preliminary investigations indeed revealed that there's nothing to support the claims that the individuals concerned were procedurally and lawfully recruited by the County Public Service Board and deployed by the Department of Health. It is, however, apparent that there was occurrence of fraud and bribery, aspects of which are now with the investigative authorities. However, to the extent that we can secure a budget and the proper establishment through this assembly, we may be able to address the plight of some of the individuals who went through this very painful ordeal. And indeed, we are going to advertise job vacancies in the Department of Health, and with the close supervision of the County Assembly, we may be able to deal not with all, but with some of the need and plight of these health workers. With the support of the investigative agencies and reports from some of the parties, it is our duty also as a county to take administrative action against anyone identified as a player in this unfortunate scam. And again, I promise to come with a report to this County Assembly fully on this matter. In the course of the period under review, Siaya County has also suffered inordinate several incidences of gold mine collapses leading to loss of lives. In as much as regulations and control of artisanal mining is largely a mandate of the national government, Siaya citizens expect the county government intervention in such instances. This has had the consequence of straining our facilities and resources. In spite of all these and other emerging challenges, it is our firm belief that the future of Siaya is bright. This future will be realized by rallying our hardworking staff, whose invaluable commitment to duty is commendable. To ensure that our staff establishment is optimally productive, we are working to ensure that the officers who are currently serving in acting capacities, including the positions of County Executive Committee Member for Finance and Economic Planning, the Chief Executive Officer of the County Public Service Board, as well as County Executive Committee members and Chief Officers whose contracts are due for review or are expiring, and existing vacancies as provided in the staff establishment are advertised and processed expeditiously. I want to give my assurance to the House that this will be done not less than 7 days, beginning from now. This also applies to the County Public Service Board members whose terms are expiring, and in due course the Assembly will be approached with the proposed membership of the selection panel. Indeed, I have written to the Speaker this morning forwarding the names of the selection panel in order to start the process of recruiting the new members of the County Public Service Board and the CEO. These measures include many other positions, including that of the county attorney. As we conclude, let us reflect on how far we have come together. We have faced challenges with resilience, embraced opportunities with courage, and laid foundations that will serve generations to come. Our progress in governance, health, education, trade, agriculture, and infrastructure is not the achievement of one single office alone, but the collective effort of all citizens of Siaya, our leaders, and our partners. Let us work together to harness our country's potential for investment in agro-industry. It is our belief that the resolution of concerns around Yala Delta will have the community's interests secured and at the same time attract further investments, including having more mills within the county, rice mills, other than the Sirio rice mill. We have potential for production and milling of rice along Zoya, River Zoya, and other parts of the county, and it's our appeal to the national government to avail funds for the completion of the Lower Zoya irrigation project, which is co-funded by the World Bank. Our tourism attraction potential also remains untapped, with the investment opportunities obtaining for building facilities along the Lake Victoria circuit, Lake Kanyaboli and Godramogi to enhance Siaya as a tourist destination. To ensure investment is facilitated in accordance with a conducive environment, we shall focus on intensifying the last mile connectivity of water, particularly in relation to the Ugunja Sega Okwala water project, where the first phase is complete and the process of official handover to the county government is ongoing. As we get into the new year, we look forward to completing all our flagship projects that will steer us here to greater heights of growth. We shall continue to strengthen our institutions to deliver services. I invite each one of you to remain steadfast in your dedication to our shared vision, as summarized in the theme of my address today. We shall continue to walk hand in hand, guided by faith, driven by purpose, and inspired by the promise of a brighter tomorrow. Let me conclude again by appreciating the work of this county assembly, under the leadership of the Speaker, and hope that this collaboration will improve our lives and of others in other counties in the Republic of Kenya. Mr. Speaker, sir, as you indicated in your address, we got statutory reports that accompany this official address, and I beg that at an appropriate time, both the address and the reports that you refer to be laid before the House. I conclude by saying the state of our county is strong, and with your support, it will even grow stronger. God bless Siaya. God bless Kenya. God bless the County Assembly of Siaya. And God bless every one of us. Thank you very much for listening. Thank you. Thank you.
Could we appreciate the governor's address by stamping our feet properly? Thank you very much, Your Excellency. Allow me, because you made communication on the constitution of a panel, the same matter you sent communication to the office of the Speaker. Allow me to make this, pass this message, that the governor has since submitted to the House names of panelists that will interview and select one, the Secretary of the County Public Service Board. As you are aware, that position has not had a support for a long time now. Secondly, and thirdly, the position of the county secretary, which was filled through the previous regime and has since expired and needs to be formalized by fulfillment or filling through the new regime. So as a result, there's a provision of section 58A and 44(2)B that provides for the procedure of appointment or filling of those offices. And therefore, he proposed the following names. CPA Rispa Olik will be the chairperson, and that falls under the category of non-public officer. The lady comes from Ugunja. We have Mr. Ambala Fred Edward Otieno, that falls under the category of a member and advocate of the High Court, comes from GEM. And Francis Ochung, member representative of ISPAC, comes from Rarieda. We have Alphonse Castro Okumu, member and representative of the private sector, comes from Alego Usonga. And Mrs. Gladys Olambo Okoth, member representative of Workers' Union, who comes from Bondo. The list is committed to the appointment committee. Secondly, honorable members, allow me to communicate to you that there will be a joint meeting tomorrow from 11 a.m. At a venue to be communicated to you between the County Assembly and part of the executive. That's it. Next order.